What's going on, ESO Nation? Poxator here. Welcome back to the channel. Today's Friday. Freaking done with the work week. Getting ready for the weekend. Today I'm going to cover a couple more things that I didn't get to cover on my last video just because it was going to take too long. I don't want to make such a long video. A lot of it is the new updates for February coming along with the ESO housing update, Homestead. Most of it, I think I covered most of it, but that was mostly housing related. This is going to be a lot of crafting related, dungeon stuff. It's just major updates coming out 2017 February, and a lot of it will pertain to you if you're PvE, some PvP, but a lot of it's crafting and a lot of new stuff coming out. So before anything else, let's just jump into it. Okay, so let's see, what do we got? Let's see. So new features and big changes coming out this year, January. Looks like it's going to be early February. Still no date posted, possibly February 2nd. If not, just sometime in February. If it changes again, I'll drop another video or check my Twitter. That's at Kill2Go. But anyways, let's see what's going on. So master crafting writs, maximum tier writ reward boxes for all trade skills, and now available a chance to provide a special invitation to craft a very specific items or set items. These invitations may require any materials or knowledge associated with the trade skill, even if you don't yet possess it. These invitations are tradable, consumable, and indicate the number of writ vouchers awarded upon successful completion of the contract. The frequency of master writ invites standard writ boxes is based on the overall associated trade skill mastery possessed by the character. Let's see. This includes research, motif, knowledge, and achievement completion. Writ vouchers are a new form of currency awarded exclusively through the completion of master writs. Writ vouchers may be redeemed through purchase from Rollis Halalu, the master crafter or the master craft mediator, who also accept master writ deliveries and writ turn-in locations in each of the alliance capitals. More difficult, rare, and expensive crafted items provide more writ vouchers coverage, or on average, than their more commonplace counterparts. Currently, you can obtain the following items from Rollis Halalu in exchange for writ vouchers. Style items, individual motif chapters, or the complete book of ebony motif. 2 legendary furnishing plans per trade skill, the recipe and unique component for the target skeleton furnishing, the recipe and unique component for ethereal ambrosia, crafting station furnishings for each trade skill, and a dye station furnishing. Unattainable crafting stations for blacksmithing, clothier, and woodworking trade skills, which can be used near crafted items set sites to transform them into furnishing versions of those set stations. Ooh, that's fucking tight. Okay, let's see. So we got 13 new motifs with this next update, and let's see what they are. They are the Silken Ring style can be found in the Cradle of Shadows dungeon, available in the Shadows of the Hiss DLC game pack. Let's see. The chapters can be obtained from killing the final boss of the dungeon, rarely on normal mode, more often on veteran mode, and a guaranteed drop in veteran hard mode. The style item Distilled Slow Silver can be obtained from killing bosses in the Cradle of Shadow dungeon, rarely the same stuff. Okay, the Mazatoon style can be found in the ruins of Mazatoon, obviously, available in the Cradle of Shadows, available in the Shadows of the Hiss DLC game pack. Let's see, and it's pretty much the same thing. You get it from the final boss, rarely on normal mode, more often veteran mode, and a guaranteed drop on veteran hard mode. The style item Leviathan, Scrimshaw can be obtained from killing bosses in the ruins of Mazatoon. Same stuff, same category, or same requirements. Let's see, the Ra Gada style can now be found in Craglorn. The chapters of the style are rarely available from completing focus points, and very rarely found by killing delve and world bosses, opening locked treasure chests, or following treasure maps. The same holds true for the style item Ancient Sandstone, which is more commonly found from the above mentioned sites. Okay, let's see. The Ebony style can now be obtained from Rollis Halalu. We covered that earlier, the Mastercraft guy. Let's see. Individual chapters of the style or the whole book can be purchased for master writ vouchers. The style item Night Pumice can also be purchased from Rollis Halalu from the master writ vouchers. I think if this is, I think I read right, this is all tradable, so it's gonna be I'm wondering how much they're going to cost. They're going to go for right off the bat. Obviously, you know, when it's new stuff, they're going to go probably pretty expensive. You know, I would venture to say, I, for one, as you guys can see, I just kind of started doing all this crafting stuff. More so clothing than blacksmithing. I think I mastered it out, and I can't remember what else. Woodworking, I think, is level 50 for me, but other than that, I mean, I'm way behind on all this researching stuff. So, but we'll get to it anyway. So let's see what else we have. Looks like we've got some Imperial City vendors. The Telvar Greater Lockbox Merchant is now known as the Telvar Equipment Lockbox Merchant. These boxes now contain armor, weapons, and jewelry for every Imperial City set in all trades except Impenetrable and Nirnhoned. Their prices have also been reduced. The Telvar Lockbox Merchant is now known as the Telvar Jewelry Lockbox Merchant. They now sell jewelry boxes for each Imperial City item set. These boxes contain gold quality piece of random jewelry from that item set. Nice. I wonder if that's going to be expensive. I mean, if it's gold. Let's see. The jewelry pieces can possess the health, robust, or arcane item trait depending on the item set. The Telvar armor and greater armor are now known as the Telvar First Armor and the Telvar Second Armor. The First Armor sells the item sets Black Rose, Meritorious Service, Phoenix Power, Full Assault, Reactive Armor, and Shield Breaker. The Second Armor sells the item sets Galarian's Revenge, Imperial Physique, Views of the Harbinger, and Vice Cannon of Venom. They both sell armor for the item sets available in Imperial City and in Impenetrable directly. What? Yeah, in Impenetrable directly to you with no intermediate container item. So, in addition to the satchels of alchemical reagents introduced in previous update, the Telvar General Merchant now sells a superb Imperial reward box, which has been reduced in price. This vendor now also sells Alcahest as well. Yeah, Alcahest. Okay, let's see. Cyrodiil vendors. The vendor found in the base camp of the alliances in Cyrodiil have changed significantly. Some vendors find that their wares simply aren't selling very well, have left for the greener pastures. They might return in the future when they find new markets to serve. Let's see. There is now a regional equipment vendor in the base camps of Cyrodiil. These vendors sell zone bags of all alliances' home zones. Each zone bag offers a random item from a random item set otherwise found in that zone. For the instance, unknown Alakir Desert item container might contain an item from the robes of the Withered Hand, Sword Singer, or Ordered of Diagonal item sets. Let's see. The items in the zone bags are typically blue quality with a small chance of being purple quality. Equipment found in zone bags will scale to your level at the moment you open it. Okay, so if you're going to buy stuff, I mean, I would wait a little bit, till you're at least at an even level, or like I said, kind of like the rule of thumb I do with my characters. If I'm in PvP below 50, so Blackwater, I usually change every 10 levels. I know that's a little bit much for some people, but for me it just works out. I like it, and I don't see a huge change in my stats. And if it ever gets to the point to where like, oh crap, I need to upgrade, then I'll do it like at 8. But usually no sooner than that. It gets too taxing on materials and or gold if you can't afford if you can't craft your own stuff. So let's see what else. There is now a war researcher vendor in the base camps of Cyrodiil. These vendors have taken some of the siege vendors to ease their burdens. The Akaviri motif chapter and the style items of Akaviri and Alliance styles are now found in the war researcher store. An enchanter can now be found in the base camps of Cyrodiil. They sell runes in exchange for Alliance points. The elite equipment vendors' wares have been renamed. They no longer bear the name of Hugh's Bane. The vendors found in the capturable towns have had their wares slightly modified. The boxes now list which items are available inside them. The prices of the containers have been reduced by 75%. Nice, because that shit was fucking expensive. And let's see, because of their use elsewhere in Tamriel, we have removed some item sets from the captured towns or capturable towns wares and containers. They include Armor of Truth, Barkskin Crusader, Duroc Bane, Noble Duelist Silks, Prayer Shawl, Robes of Onslaught, Sergeant's Mail, and Twin Sisters. Okay, so let's see. Quest reward from towns in Cyrodiil. The 5 towns in Cyrodiil, Bruma, Jadenhall, Chorrol, or Coral, whatever, Crapsford, and Velastris now offer better compensation for completing their citizens quest. These quests will now reward AP for completion and a reward of container that represents the town's wares when captured. Let's see. These containers have a single item from one of the town's item sets. The items inside may be green, blue, or rarely purple quality. As Jadenhall and Chorrol, or Coral, I'm going to call it Chorrol. I forgot what it was. I mean, whatever. Cannot be captured. Jadenhall's sources attackers sets, and Chorrol gives defensive sets from the other 3 towns. This means that every item set from the towns in Cyrodiil is available from town quest reward of the 2 different towns. Okay, so dungeon ready check. This is one of the biggest ones I'm excited for because I do a lot of dungeon crawling. You guys have seen all my tanking videos. If you haven't, go check them out. I'll link them at the end of the video. I run DPS now a lot with my Magicka DK, and I run healing with the Templar High Elf. So those 3, well, technically it's 4 characters because there's 2 Magicka DKs, 1 healer, 1 tank. So those 4 guys, I try. Let's see, 2 of them are vet and 2 are not. But either way, all 4 of them, I run through dungeons. 2 of them run through Undaunted, and my healers almost should be ready by this weekend. So by the time this video is up, that guy should already be doing Undaunted stuff. So if not vetted. And let's see, what else? So anyways, so what I'm about to read to you guys affects me a lot because especially, and maybe you too, if you guys do DPS, I know a lot of people like to do DPS over tanking, over healing. It gets kind of boring and like monotonous because you're just sitting there really, I mean, if you're tanking, you're just sitting there taking all the damage. If you're healing, it's not as boring because sometimes, people don't have as much sustained or as much self-heals, so you're actually working a lot more vice just tanking. And when you're doing DPS, obviously, you're just attacking, so you're having a lot of fun. But either way, all 3 of the different playstyles, I like them. I switch. It's better for me because I like to switch between them. Obviously, tanking is my favorite, but I love doing DPS and I love healing. So anyways, let's get to it. Okay, so this part is called Dungeon Ready Check. Let's see, we've updated the way Dungeon Finder forms groups. When your dungeon group is ready, you will no longer immediately be put into a group. Instead, all 4 members of the group will have to verify that they are ready for the dungeon. That's awesome. Because sometimes, okay, I'll just go with it. Once everyone says they are ready, the group will form and be sent to the dungeon. If someone declines or times out, they will be removed from the queue, and the other 3 members will be placed at the front of the queue. These changes were made to reduce the amount of AFK players entering dungeons and also give you the option to decline a dungeon group prior to being formed. Okay, let's see. So that part in itself, awesome, because you guys know, like I said, everybody wants to do DPS. Nobody wants to heal. Nobody wants to tank. So DPS usually it doesn't take a whole lot long. Lately, it's actually been pretty well for me. I would say less than 10 minutes, maybe a little more sometimes. It just depends, like what time of day, what time of the week. And obviously right now it's Christmas, it's still kind of the holiday season, so everybody's still, on break from school. They're still on vacation from their job, so a lot more people are on right now than usual. But it'll die down a little bit. I think it'll get better. And then with this update, I think it'll be a lot better for you guys that like to dungeon crawl like me, and just for your average dudes that not so much that do it because you're farming, but you just like doing dungeons. So it'll be a lot easier to get into dungeons if you don't already have your own group formed. So big props to them for doing this. I like this. So far out of everything that I've read, this is probably my favorite one. Just because I'm a little biased towards, I like dungeons more. So I like it. Let me know if you guys like it. But let's see. For the next thing we have, let's see. It says Razer Chroma support. In this update, we've updated from support from Razer Chroma devices. This new feature will work automatically when you have a supported device plugged in and have the Razer software installed. Razer, that's how you say. I don't know, whatever. Your character's alliance will determine the default color. Special callouts will occur when your quick slot and the ultimate are ready, when your character dies, and when your notification is received. Additional functionality and options can be created throughout add-ons. All details will be provided in the API notes. Okay, another big thing right here. Okay, champion point increase. The champion point cap has been raised by 39 points. Let's see, 13 in each red, blue, green constellation for the current total maximum of 600 points. The champion point experience curve has been automatically adjusted with this new cap, so earlier champion points require less experience and can be earned faster. Fucking awesome, because well, for me, I'm still like in the 200, mid 200 range, so I've still got a long way to go, but still awesome. Let's see, there's more patch notes. Let's see. Not. I mean, the rest of it's just pretty much issues, and stuff that they're gonna do with furnishing. Hopefully, when this drops, it's not. I'm hoping there's not a whole lot of bugs, because there is a lot of stuff that needs to get fixed. Let's see, there are a lot of hot fixes actually that are coming up. But most of it's just small stuff, so I'm not really going to go over it too much. I think actually, as far as, yeah, a lot of stuff is just small in-world stuff. But the stuff I read off, I think, was the bigger portion of it, if you will. Man, trying to research shit. But other than that, let me know what you guys think about all the updates as far as the crafting, the housing. You know, where you guys gonna buy your house. I'm thinking I don't have a whole lot of gold, just depending on how my my crown situation is. Right now I don't have very many, but I mean, I can change that later on. I just don't really want to. I kind of want to see what it looks like, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and buy a one of the bigger manors here in for Aldmeri Dominion, obviously, because I'm AD. But I think that's kind of what I'm gonna shoot for. But we'll just see how it works out, see how it plans out. Cause yeah. But anyways, let me know what you guys think. Like I said, about all the updates. I, for one, I'm excited. Can't wait to play. I want to do the quest. I think that's how I'm gonna start off. I'm gonna do the quest. You know, get my little apartment. Then I'm gonna go. I think like I said, I'm gonna get that manor, set it up as a guild hall, and then fuck shit up. You know, run my operation from there. And I think here in the near future, I'm gonna start setting up guild events more. I'm kind of going through a job transition right now. I'm kind of leaving my old job, starting a new job. Just started this week actually. So far, I'm digging it. We'll see how that goes. I think it'll be a little bit better hours as well, and obviously a little more money. So I mean, I wouldn't be leaving my last job if it wasn't more money. So I'm really excited for that. Not really as a New Year resolution, but I'm also, you know, gonna get back into the gym. My chick, she works out all the time. She kind of quit gaming. All she does is work out now. So, you know, big props for her. So I gotta join her. Can't let her beat me. But other than that, let me know if you guys made any. I guess if you guys made any New Year's resolutions. Like I said, I really don't like to do that. I mean, I just more set goals than a resolution, because I mean, I don't know. That's just how I am. I've never really been one to set a resolution. So, anyways, let me know if you guys did in the comments. Other than that, this weekend I'll probably be doing some dungeons, maybe some trials. If you guys are on PS4, hey, hit me up, Paco today. If you guys are still watching this, make sure to if you haven't, subscribe, and if you haven't yet, hit that like button. Do so now, please. All right. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm gonna go ahead and cut it. You guys have a nice week. Have a nice weekend. Catch you guys on Monday with that tank video. Peace.